So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he'll bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gets the back moving. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough for the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Broncos will snap it on first and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Makes the catch, it's Sherrod. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off covered. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for a gap, it's Sherrod. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On third down, going up top. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The sure hands. It's Carter. At midfield, he's got room. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What once he got some room, it was over.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And down he goes back at the 3. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He takes it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Joyner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. And some room to work. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
4th down and short, and where do they put the ball? In the hands of their quarterback. This guy is so good. They trust him. He runs the option and keeps it himself and gets just enough for the 1st down.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from him. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense getting him to the ground for no gain.
Buying some time. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Red Raiders line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough day for this defense so far, guys, especially against the pass. They haven't been able to force that many incompletions. They've already allowed 2 TD passes. They need more plays like that, and they got to be able to put the...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's coming out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. Makes a man miss.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Broncos brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Oh, what a move.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a crease, it's Sherrod. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. UCLA found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Rose Bowl. Bruins fans will enjoy this one for at least 1 week. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field, keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. On target over the middle. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Broncos want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Fires downfield. Holds it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before half. Touchdown, Boise State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Here comes the heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to...
Lets it fly. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Virgil.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.